She had always believed she was smarter than everyone else in the room. As a senior executive's wife, she enjoyed attention, privilege, and the quiet thrill of bending rules without getting caught. When her husband became distant due to work pressure, she justified her affair with a younger colleague, convincing herself it was harmless. But when rumors reached her husband and he confronted her, she didn't feel guilt. She felt rage. In her mind, she wasn't wrong. She was wronged. That's when she decided she would take revenge and humiliate him publicly. The opportunity came with the annual corporate party, a glamorous event attended by top executives, investors, and media partners. She planned carefully, intending to reveal his failures and paint herself as the victim in front of everyone important. She flirted openly that evening, making sure people noticed, and waited for the right moment to expose him. What she didn't realize was that her husband had already uncovered the full truth of her affair and prepared his own response. As the party reached its peak, she took the microphone, her voice trembling with fake emotion, and hinted at betrayal and neglect. The room grew quiet, eyes shifting toward her husband. Then, calmly, he stepped forward and asked for the microphone back. Without raising his voice, he presented evidence, messages, timelines, and even the resignation letter of the colleague she had been seeing, who had been fired earlier that week for violating company ethics. The atmosphere changed instantly. Whispers filled the hall as her confident expression faded into shock. People who had admired her moments earlier now avoided her gaze. The executives she hoped to impress looked disappointed, not at her husband, but at her. Her attempt at revenge collapsed under the weight of her own lies. Exposed in the worst possible setting, she left the party early, humiliated and alone, while her husband stayed behind, supported by colleagues who respected his professionalism and restraint. The story spread quickly through corporate circles, but not in the way she had planned. Instead of being seen as a wronged wife, she became a cautionary tale about pride, betrayal, and poor judgment. In the end, her revenge failed because it was built on deception. She underestimated the consequences of her actions and overestimated her control over the truth. At a party meant to celebrate success, she learned a harsh lesson. Public games often end in public loss, especially when the truth is waiting patiently to be heard.